Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today we're talking Sex and the City. We are on the second movie, and this is part 6. So if you haven't seen the others, go back and watch them because we're having so much fun. This is seriously my favorite recap I've done. We are deep diving the movie and going and talking about behind the scenes stuff. We're talking about the ridiculousness in front of us on the screen, and this part is no exception. You guys, let me just say 2 words for you. Karaoke bar. Good Lord. Okay, so let's get into this episode. I'm so excited to talk about it. If you're enjoying the deep dive and behind the scenes information and just the recap in general, I encourage you to check out Patreon. Every tier is getting the same kind of treatment on the original Sex and the City series. We're having a lot of fun going over that, as well as Always Sunny, and the top tier gets to pick what we recap. So lots of fun. Check that out if you're interested. Also, each episode I've been posting a review from the movie because I find them so funny, and this one is no exception. So this review I just love so much. It says, carry on to see a different film. Excellent. 3 out of 10. Check out my merch, link below. I got Midnight Toast, Justice for Steve. It's a load of pants. Or find me on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Okay, so we pick up at the karaoke bar. You guys, so much cringe heard around the world. What are they singing? I Am Woman. I'm not even going to do that. Okay, can we just take a look at the fashions for a moment and talk about what's in front of our eyeballs? You know me, and you know I love Samantha. I gotta ask, what the hell is this outfit? What are those spiky shoulder pad, whatever those are? It's like Mad Max. I don't understand what I'm looking at. Besides her, I thought the others looked good. Now, I thought Carrie had on this cool sparkly shirt, like a dress. I couldn't tell what was going on. You guys, it's almost like chaps. You can see it here. It's like a belted skirt that hangs over her jeans. It's very bizarre. It shows more when she's dancing around, but it appears like chaps, even though I do think it's a skirt over pants. You can kind of see it here. There's the pants. She's holding on to the skirt. It makes no sense. Almost as disturbing as that, she is wearing a tiara. I don't understand this. If you're not royalty or 7 years old, why are you wearing a tiara? Okay, I'm going to back up. Before they got on stage, not much happened. They drank a little champagne. And Carrie's being a bitch. It's very strange. I never noticed it so hard until this rewatch. She says these shitty things to her friends, and we really get into it in a little bit. Believe me, we're going to get into it because she says something real fucked up to Charlotte. But she says to Miranda, what did she say? I have it written down. It was, you haven't been fun in 2 years. I mean, what? If she hadn't said so many other bitchy... There's a stupid tiara. If she hadn't said so many other bitchy things in this movie to her friends, I would have been like, oh, she's obviously kidding, ha ha ha. No, it's these passive-aggressive digs. Now I'm looking at it, maybe it's not a tiara. What is going on her head? It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm distracted. So, we'll get into the Carrie of it all. She sucks. I think Charlotte looks stunning. I keep looking at her. Look at her hair, her makeup. I know she's making a weird face there. But her dress is really pretty. I like that cut on her. Really nice. Okay, I'm going to tell you something behind the scenes here because that's what I like to do. Sarah Jessica Parker talked about this in the cringe heard around the world. She pretends like she doesn't read any publicity or press about this movie. Yeah, bullshit. Okay, but she put out a thing. Something came up about this scene, and she said, honestly... That's my Carrie voice. It was my least favorite scene to do with the movie. Okay, I'm going to quit doing that. But she really did. She said, this is my least favorite scene to do with the movie. She finds karaoke depressing and was not into filming this at all. Yeah, I don't know. I understand. I'm not into karaoke either, but I also understand the fun of it. Why would I feel like she just is no fun. And yeah, I don't know. That statement just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I promise you, if you pay me what they paid her, I'll get up on stage and sing any song you want to hear. I've sung on this damn thing before, and I'm terrible at it. But if it's part of it and it gets the job done, just fucking do it. What is your problem? Get over yourself. Okay, let me just warn you. From start to finish of this day, of this part of the movie, Carrie is the biggest asshole in the entire world. Carrie wakes up. The world revolves around Carrie. What else is new? There's a New Yorker there. It's Samantha's copy. She takes it. She reads it. Okay? It's a review on her book. Now, the review is pretty mean. It has tape over her mouth and says she should take a vow of silence. It's mean, but it's also kind of funny. But this, whatever, like, her friends are trying to be nice to her. Samantha even says that author would be well advised to go fuck himself, which I love. She literally says that. She's so busy wah, me, pouting that she throws a huge fit, and she's just such a bitch at the breakfast. It starts with Charlotte. She brings up the 2 days off again with the marriage and big and all, and Charlotte's like, but I thought she cuts her off and says, Charlotte. They bring up the spa day, and Carrie's like, I'm not in the mood. I'll see you guys later. I'm pouting now. I'm not having a good day, so nobody gets to have a good day. I mean, it's just so obnoxious. So she excuses herself and slams the New Yorker down. Again, I mean, maybe hand it back to Samantha since that's her magazine. And her assistant guy is trying to be nice to her too, like, what would you like to do? And she says, I'm going out. I'm pouty and mad. Something didn't go my way. I'm mad about it. Okay, it's just so ridiculous, you guys. She pouts. She drags that poor guy out to this beach. He probably has other shit he's got to do. I watch Below Deck. I understand what it's like to take care of people behind the scenes. He's probably planning a beach picnic or whatever the hell, But she's dragging him out, and she's pouting, and he's holding her umbrella, and she's like, I just need to walk ahead a little bit. So, I mean, seriously, it's like a toddler pout. So she's looking into the beach, and she says, I need to feel more like myself. So she has this moment where she stares at herself in the mirror, and she's very proud of herself while she's staring at herself in the mirror. She puts on eyeliner. She hits the elevator button and, runs into the girls. Hey, we missed you at the spa. How was your day? You look great. They're being so sweet to her. Oh, hi. You look beautiful. She says, I'm going to go meet Aiden for dinner. And they said, oh, cool. Yeah, we can change up the reservation. He can come with us. She's like, no, I'm going to his hotel. And she blows them off, and she says, how can I not have dinner with him? We bumped into each other across the world. And Charlotte's like, hey, bad idea. I think you're playing with fire. Well, Carrie turns into full-on mega bitch here and throws a fit and says, just because you're worried about your marriage, everyone's going to cheat, right? And that's literally, you just saw it. She threw her head back and laughed. It was the meanest thing I've ever seen. I knew she said something shitty. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Holy crap. She says, seriously, you're just crazy in Abu Dhabi. It was just the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard or seen. I wanted to give Charlotte a hug so bad. She burst into tears. And I gotta say, can't stand Miranda, but I liked her here because she's very sweet about it. She's like, listen, you go take a nice nap, and I'll take you for a drink afterwards. And Charlotte seemed appreciative to have her. Samantha wasn't here because she's got a late date with this guy. It's a whole thing. That Australian guy, Danish guy, the architect. Okay. Meanwhile, Carrie goes to meet Aiden at the bar. Simultaneously, Charlotte goes to meet Miranda at a bar. But turns out Miranda decided, let's just drink here. We have this beautiful bar. Let's go here. Again, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I gotta compliment Miranda. I think she looks really beautiful here. I think this dress is flattering on her. The neckline's a little weird, but that color is nice on her with her red hair. And I actually think this is one of the best I've seen Miranda look. I thought she was really pretty. And honestly, I gotta give these two credit because I think this is a really moving, touching scene. I don't like this movie. It's clear in my reviews, but I do like this scene. Some of the things they say they're ridiculous. They talk about their hired help. It's like, who can relate? Okay. But that aside, I did like that they both admit, dude, being a mom is hard. I like that they had Charlotte saying, like, I've always wanted a family. I got it, so I feel guilty, but my kid cries all the time. Like, these are real conversations that real parents are having, and I kind of appreciated this. And Carrie was being such a bitch. I didn't want her in this scene. So I actually liked seeing the two of them have this nice moment. And Miranda was surprisingly comforting to Charlotte. I can't believe I'm saying all these things, but she was. She was being very comforting. And then we go back to this bitch right here. She's like putting on the Carrie show. You know how she is, just with the, the squeals and the girly, it's just so gross. I know we're supposed to like the makeup. I don't. I have small eyes too, so I know that if I line them like that, they actually get smaller, which is counterintuitive, but it happens. And you can almost see it here. I do like the shimmer powder, whatever, on her eyelids, but I don't like that black eyeliner. Doesn't matter. Okay. Her dress is nice. I mean, I thought the whole thing was you couldn't draw attention, and I'm like, hello. Okay, Aiden, so hot, as always. I think he looks great. I love that they gave him a tan, and he just, his haircut looks good. I find him very attractive. But it's just like, of course, he's fawning all over Carrie. Turns out they're both, we know she's married. He's married too. He's got 3 boys. But of course, he can't resist Carrie. It's Carrie. I'm being facetious. That's just such a Sarah Jessica Parker / Michael Patrick Dickhead thing to do, right? Like, he can't resist. How could they resist? She goes squealing off into the night and running away. And so she was such a horrible friend, right? She gets home and again, it's the Carrie show. She makes it all about her. She's one of those people that does horrible things to her friends, but instead of coming back and saying, you know what? I acted like an asshole. I'm so sorry. Instead, she squeals her way through it. She gets Samantha, how could I do that? Out of the tub because she needs to talk because she kissed Aiden. It's like, bitch, you can wait a minute. Samantha's got a date. She knows what she's doing. She good. But she never apologizes to Charlotte here. She doesn't even acknowledge it. She's just such a bitch. I really hated her this watch around. It's awful. Go watch it. You'll see. No, it really is. Oh, can I talk about Charlotte's dress? I don't think I have. She looks stunning, right? I actually really like that blue color a lot. I noticed it a lot. And I think there's a detail of almost like a bow right there in the bust. I think it's really pretty. Okay. She's like, I've got to call big right now. And I'm thinking, that's because you're a drama queen. You're an attention whore. You've got to make it all about yourself. The grown-up thing to do would maybe be go home and talk to him face to face. You know what I mean? I'm all for talking things out, but you're just going to cause him stress when it doesn't need to be. It's just Carrie being Carrie. It's the Carrie show. Okay, so I'm stopping it here because I'm getting heated. Now, the next part gets really interesting because remember, Samantha goes on her date. Some stuff goes down. She gets in trouble. And we'll get into more of this movie. Damn, I'm enjoying these recaps so much, and I hope you are too. Leave me comments below. Let me know your thoughts on everything. I love the comments. If you're enjoying this, I do encourage you to check out my Patreon. We got a lot of stuff going on over there. We do these deep dives into the actual original series. We've got a lot of episodes up. We got Always Sunny going on over there. The top tier gets to pick what we're watching. We got a lot of stuff. So check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching and all the support and all the comments. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.